Another beautiful Monday morning. Embrace yet Tanasi. She one TV and the Sports Avenue Jimezin Yazeba work in the Sports Avenue Jimezino. Jimeza Yizi a Guzimon some and some of the Marco Tima Guzimno. Ono na yeze ba wa committee kaya da jude or that nasa da gozim some no yeze ba wa committee the end of 11th day of the month of June 2018 aka 3 days and 2018 World Cup our Russia no it is share ano first match by Russia against from the Saudi Arabia big game by us standard World Cup no so far feeling it then our Ghana ha or win the Black Stars and qualifying kisa kan our World Cup or Russia. Now see feeling no or Ghana na Ghana man ya ready for this year World Cup no and there news of other countries World Cup or bana this year World Cup no crap no or ya say etu na ehunde na yen some bit ho command kasa e wo fie ha and then pay it's about Ghana football and then last new video what the be hashtag number 12 and since premiere video no matters are rising the counter attacks and Obianen Sama American Ozefa this announced expose. Now last week Wednesday in a video the way ye our International Conference Center. Now ye video ni no in same brand we to na waba am paying communication na yeti feed now so in there. He's on the processor or to dissolve the Ghana Football Association. Friday now so FIFA is a 30 days ban or the tour, a 90 days ban on the tour. Papa from Kwesi Yantechi, then GFA president. Again, Friday now, so you take the Kwesi Yantechi, that no GFA president, and also the resignation letter of the Abba there uncle no on year FA president because of video B and no one or no pay me or them in some name. Also, there, Abandonable to go there is taking steps to dissolve the Ghana Football Association. A lot of football administrators, a lot of lawyers into about counter such decision about no period to know that all I'm back on and the BBC there or illegality. What the president sought to do no is not in the best interest of football. One bad video the man were involved in certain acts you feel there in court or your corruption. The president should take those individuals on rather than target the whole institution. And now we tune why then we dissolving. And even put my references as to National Sports Authority, which are a government-owned institution. Some of the individuals have been caught with this same corrupt attitude. But I'm paying dissolving the National Sports Authority. Why they want to interfere in the football association? Again, about this judicial body announced did the same exposure debate. When go this way, there's a Ghana Bar Association on Yanza Otunoguno. So why they Penny is so much interested in football and then he want to dissolve the Ghana Football Association. Friday now, so Oyaza, the executive committee of the Ghana Football Association will call year meeting. That's a emergency committee meeting. Now in September, banana utina ofiho now obey. One was set 5-member committee. Then for the meantime, one share and now one put in place proper structure, proper reforms are obutunwa boy Emma yan still that confidence Ghana Football back into football. What also what tax this 5-member committee? One could share the Honorable Minister for Youth and Sports, Isaac Kesiama, and they will deliberate on the way forward of Ghana football. Again, them Kofiaso, also the referees appointment committee and the GFA has been dissolved. Again, in preference what tax one there, one share now one now will pay me a video no. One friend went to the ethics committee of the Ghana Football Association. DCOP Kofi Boache or no and one now will pay video me no or yaza wife case no that the ethics committee the one share now will investigate one now obiamba clear no ho and obey you no and that's service into me you want a corridor or suffer or no what to now was the abo in summer of Ghana football and then the current issues are for Urba Ghana Lake Club Association and there at that 3 p.m. Ghana Premiership Club in fact Ghana clubs no we be share our class sports and secretary to and now what you did one who now actually Gaka meet Okakoya. Question be said there what should be their topmost priority? I was in actually Gaka Funtuna one case who come ye panomboa and Ghana football untuna on sana on Jina and Nandu. Indeed, I'll be like I have football love fan, our pair football, our it's a football and no football. You dream about football. I believe that this time around no is not good for Ghana football. What should be the way forward? Apa Jumpo said baba and me na that kaya junjun ho and I da bom Ghana football wasan so to na we na in Sebrebia and then the Pieba and the busy home come on. If Ghana football and then matters arise now. Ebuka kwahwe World Cup Bado Russia Belgium coach Papa Nezinji Roberto Martinez and send me about to go see onya konya share Spain the man so in Tunisia friendly game wotu no boho na game no me yedine pa the last minute of the game na benza for I go Aspas only the only goal of the game or the ama team of Spain now Martinez ne also share Bola Tunisia for boy pa against Spain. Tunisia will be a team to pull a surprise this World Cup Russia. Any Arjuna, are you sure? Are you very certain that Tunisia will be a team able to cause surprise this year World Cup? Ebeke Korea Japan 2002. You saw a team of Senegal causing surprise in that World Cup. Germany 2006 Ghana World Cup surprise again 2010 South Africa Ghana Sunday Korea surprise could do the quarterfinals. This year African reps are occupying World Cup now. Our country actually to the wire standing. I have about a country about to the work on him. Possibly Africa for year best in the World Cup or your quarterfinals. But I 2018 World Cup representatives Africa young World Cup now. This time around between the BM for the first time you could pay me our semi-final, even possibly finals now. I have country young World Cup now, Africa now. One was bonnet then. Do you see Tunisia pulling out that surprise in Ehwa? You feel about Cristiano Ronaldo after that team of Real Madrid watching UEFA Champions League no was it what called trophy parade no ne in some okay no raised a lot of controversy nkofofi the Ronaldo after World Cup no onyaza basama ba team of Real Madrid Football Club who yet in there na or demand some salary increment be because also if you had sika Nemaji Sika a better message now he also deserve that huge sums of money. Need the maintenance say when you them scanner or be fit team of Real Madrid Football Club. Until answer cafe Real Madrid as and there and append painful pay way increase Ronaldo ne monthly ne weekly salary the master ne year revenue you know and pay to increase a year no Ronaldo bring almost about 28 million euros 28 million euros. Now question I be saying there here Ronaldo ni age when ya performance current obedient even Ackon says now that he deserve such huge sums of money. Them 28 million euros plus now. Does he deserve this money? In some be and then ya trade on Chebiara na about Bakade Pegadola ni coaching star now and actually any relationship between on the Pegadola or Barcelona and then to Manchester City now Gadola demonstrating clearly there is a racist. In fact, Ebba football coach is aware racist now. Of the Gadola Korea Pana. For the first time, this allegation occurred no, and the Pep Gadola exclusive interview about these issues. Now, Gadola is fine. It is never true. And Yachin and Kassanyim then somehow recover Pep Gadola no on Yaza out to know Gadola on your racist. In fact, I am quoting some okay. He made mention of a whole lot of issues about they coming back to team of the FC Barcelona, coaching a national team, and even going to politics in December Bianada Brent Alfono to say Pep Gadola Oka says the found so far football is consenting in December Bianada pay Yaji Penny Ba and ye busy home uncomo if they're from Jonathan Ako no so now I make a Jimezino of Team Life or Facebook and what's able to actually be a Facebook and that's watching treasure for na as a Bako Oshimwan page of Facebooker about she be as watching tray as a first net as a but the maso in there Mama Konya Emma Fred as a for 0207566185 0207 566185 next what's the watching tray as a phone as a buy no will tune up while we're some okradena a butcher yaba yaba pay identity pensapesiano yes the butcher do fidena yes the amana make an pay or yaza Mr. Coach Willie now so a lecturer one of the top universities in Ghana and I pay Fede and back the Pesapeseno yet yes the abroad Damaso and Mr. Nunu Mesa into one of the football administrators El Central region and so back and say the Pesapeseno yet yes the abba working to enter pay one of the newspapers was marketing in Ghana today newspaper today newspaper football having fun American than what they call na kotobina kwakanka because capture a lot of interesting sports and headlines. One, I'll say more to go after Yantechi and Al Hassan, as corrupt officials are asked to step aside. One portion be a woman video in your baking canal about to know what boy and then the bosu for president for Groupindom, the owner for Elminasha Football Club, Dr. Papa Kwesindom said a very interesting story be where they also stop lobbying for GFA position in them advice. So today, Nancyla issue be ya Kwesindom where is near first band. People have started lobbying for a GFA position. Now, in them stop lobbying for GFA position in summer. No, so our today's newspaper. Now, a lot of interesting comments are in Kofoze Wajin share was the Abba Mifide football 11 panel saying you been Kana Obotuna Waboye Painano, your contribution to football. Our Ghana and we tuna Wakonkana. Lawyers be biakasa for this issue. Lawyers be bringing wakasa for this issue about Ghana. Yan footballer yetuna dissolving GFA is inappropriate. Lawyer ya upon or a legal practitioner, dissolving GFA is inappropriate. It's in some lawyers will now work. I wonder state lawyers our Ghana ever saw a very good social commentator when it comes to issues about law in some. But then Kofi Boachi tax to clear GFA. Kofi Boachi tax to clear GFA rot. It's in some our today's newspaper. Today's newspaper and the sports in some oyaza auto one pa na interesting ones into ko na kwenye bina kankan. Another interesting one I want to show you so far as sports is concerned is about we say back of the GFA. It is not a government or ministry or a state enterprise. It's a message. It's already another astute lawyer when it comes to football. I say back of the GFA. It is not a government ministry or a state enterprise. Today's newspaper and then you be na kankana. Mama de na konye bi na kankana. We say sports fan. Konye bi na kankana. Very interesting one. But when they stop lobbying for GFA position, Indom advises football administrators. Mr. William Akwaba.
Yeah.
Apo me.
Yeah,
Uncle Pademoyo. Good morning, so.
Yeah, good morning.
It's school today.
School ni egusu. Nyama na eslo kakra ba. Your bumper, be fine.
Exactly. And now, yet another expose about a month ago, finally last week, when it did a expose in Ekoshibo, I can't National Conference Center. I don't know, any Akonya should be a video now.
Oh, manya biashe. Man question conference center ba. Manya bishe o TV so any dia menamu phobia send me on social media anyway. Nti ma should be pa. Yeah.
But actually in video there.
Listen, before I make on that issue no, so bet me just 1 minute to down. I can asema Dr. Indum.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think if you
yeah.
So I think Dr. Indum called me a very good call. I sem nesi. Na sem so see I say yempe emre. Yempe emre. Ni yentini niama. But a month for be up your margin say election in 2019. Into a month for be situation on me fan way so that we even see their popularity. So we be a on interim president and now we are let me use the opportunity to even seek for the president. You see, me palm mucho. You see, government is in the process of dissolving, which we talk about later. I think Doc Asemono kind is in good and order, and I wish say in Kofor Omaka Omo try some lobby corrupt officials or lobby winning. They should keep calm. If you are the right person for the job, with time soon. I think I agree with Doc what he said. Yeah.
But it's very interesting though that just this Friday after the run, to resign, and then people have started lobbying for positions.
Yes, that is it tells you how human beings yet. So there were some of the people who were even there who are even praying that this thing should happen to Nyantechi, so that yeah, because to them they think that Nyantechi has taken so much time, and because of Honey to be an opportunity. So this is a fine opportunity for them to also see say but I'm thinking say what has happened now, we should just learn what and lesson from it. Let's learn what are some of the things Nyantechi and Koye, so that when one day I also become the president, I will look at some of those mistakes or I will not repeat, but just to jump the gun to see how you want to, I think that it's not right. They've not been fair to the president and all that, even though I said that too, but I don't think they've been fair. I think that even though things are happening, there should be some small solidarity, small solidarity.
Yeah, exactly. Now let's look at another video that shape, what does it tell you?
Nothing. Me, as a human being, I have learned a lot of. I'm not seeing it from Angela about what happened, but as me, you Nelson, your production team, what have you learned from what? And if Yesu after this Nyamayesi, na Yesu ko be similar, and now we are, that means that Nyama BC for people to learn lesson. Nyantechi has learned lesson. I'm sure by this time Obi ka say okokona say nisika top na Obi ka say nisika kwa top Obi ka so onfa. So he has learned a lot of lesson from it. But one of the things I've also seen say what even necessitated this whole research into the activities of GFA in research method. You will be a problem statement. So problem statement then necessitating somebody to go into a particular word research, and it could be say BBAC and the person want to go and research, or it's a claim somebody had made. It's based on that claim somebody want to go and find say obesity this plant anti-malaria activity. That is somebody's claim. So me drop a plant be a cure malaria. As a scientist, what do? You want to go and find out
if what the
can So the first thing we have to see here is that what necessitated Anas to go and do that research. That there had been perception that GFA is corrupt, the activities of the GFA is corrupt, and we have heard on several occasions administrators about journalists have said things about it, and the people at the GFA said that no, and they, all the time that this issue will come up, they will deny it, and they will even say to the extent that at a conference they will even say obi obetimi approve, I show evidence this amount should be given to so that is the first necessity. I've heard people saying people should have been involved, club officials should have been involved and all that, but we are researcher, you have your specific word aims. You have your main aim and you have your specific word, and here the main aim is that there's corruption in the world. GFA, and that is what Anas wanted to tackle. So that is why he picked on a particular sample size. As I said earlier, he could have picked in research. You cannot pick a total population. Population
or investigate all the football administrators, all the referees.
It will take him the logistics involved, the time. It could have taken the several years to be able to do that. And there's this let me say it in English, that if you have cotton wool, if you have cotton wool in your ass, you don't jump over fire.
Mental
because the gentleman there. Yes. You see, and another thing I have always seen say, sometimes assemble nkofa assemble fire hun ye mo ne yakasa bebre. Oh, there be antisa. Oh, when you say antisa ye mo na ye de yakasa bebre. Instead of we going back to reflect, nema ye can and I think that is what happened in Nyantechi's situation. He got the time he was talking too much. So the man said, if that is the case, okay, you are talking and you say, so let me go and do my word investigation, and the investigations have shown that there were some corrupt practices, and you see, even though this might be but there are several things that ACC which maybe Nyantechi might not be
directly involved.
But you see your evidence to the extent that in one of the evidence they want to have your own agent company which will serve as an agency to broker deal anyway, so which means that those ones now buy a man for can was also what was also very true, so to me it's good say BB I think there will be some sanity GFA activities in your dealings in and I think that at the end Ghana will be
the winner.
The winner.
Exactly. And then Meta Ketekokuni posted on Twitter say that the football industry is going through some turbulent times, but I am hopeful at the end of it the football will be the winner. And for me, I think that it is good. But actually, when I move video and then when I saw video now, were you surprised?
I'm not surprised. And as I said, I'm not surprised in the sense that, as I said earlier, and I'm sure journalists would have won. Some people, some of the other noise makers should also be involved. Unfortunately, some of those ones are captured. I don't know whether Anna did not show us the full video or but for what we have seen so far and capture but at least there were some people who were making noise.
Exactly.
Sani was one person who was always defending
but Sani was captured.
That's what I'm saying. That Sani, some of them who were talking as if so GFN they are righteous. Sani was captured. Edidoku was one person who was also captured. And as I said, people who were very strict. I'm telling you, if you look at the referees who were very strict, Suka one of them. But Fletcher or now?
Fletcher.
No, I think it's Fletcher on count.
No. Fletcher can.
Yes. What those were? Omujina Parks were player. You dare not go close to her. You see, so within within that streetness, there's something they have some of their weakness. Weakness aside. So people have also said, when a method announced, you see any Nessie. So me say, we are poncha. No, mamma poncha. What would I go and take good? But
coach says, getting here, pesca. So,
Nessie. Then Sika, yepe. But we should learn to use the genuine means. I said it the last time I said. We all do. I'm a researcher. Me try to say research. Me control for grant. As the PI, the principal investigator of that particular project, I have my list in that. Sika say me to your mommy, and you put it in your budget. So I don't see any reason why sponsorship ever. Then you said, okay, this is an administrative cost. President of this will take this every month. Deputy will take this. Executive committee members as part of what? Deal. You show it everybody. It is done. So you see, it becomes fishy when things you don't disclose the war. Then people become what? Sika good. But let's find a nice way. Let's make me about meanwhile that coach me watch maybe some 50. You are not demanding that money because you wanted me to do something for but Sesika and man signed the uncle for there now and sometimes what we are even getting is bigger than the whole large we are. Then there's a problem. Just imagine one person taking about maybe as 4 million. Then the teams win 16 teams. Everybody taking like maybe and do 1 million.
1 million. It's serious. But coach, me one person and as never to do the year this investigation. I don't agree to it 100%. The reason is that in teaching, only a lot of teaching methodology. Nihina on 4 levels because if it's the class 1 of my, you can't use the lecture method to teach them. Okay, and since as much as name methodology for so many years, so that a lot of investigation doesn't mean that the same methodology of football, is to me is genuine. This 100%.
No, people who and America say, and you rightly say, there are several methodologies.
Yeah.
So in research, depending on the situations that you have, that will demand which type of research method you need to need to use.
Okay.
Very important.
Okay. Okay.
Mimi research, I'm here be on maybe sleeping sickness. I need to take blood sample from cattle. Me to me go use questionnaire. How can I go and use questionnaire to cattle make me answer questionnaire? No.
Okay.
So depending on what situation is on the ground. Will also tell you which research method and which tool I will bet me use to achieve that goal now. And if you even listen to Anna's tape carefully, he said that when he got to Kwesi Nyantechi they spent 3 months researching on what where ometimdia there. So if you were not in code that corrupt anyway, no matter the situation, you should be what so me
but also so on 2 years a temptation like saying that was spending 3 months to see how they can get Yantechi. Is that into a temptation?
But even if you read let me go to the Bible. You see, if you read 1 Corinthians 10:13, or see you bet them too. But you say where then you can also escape.
Okay.
Okay, and that there's no temptation which is beyond what man. So you will be tempted to do it because that particular thing we near them when you bring that's I'm not praising myself. I'm not praising say me holier than thou.
Sure.
But there are certain things I will never make sure that there's no way I'm a student who discover mommy say say I'm not doing very well in my examination Jessica way they passing me. I will not that one if you want to catch me in that line says he cannot me to pass you forget you not maybe there might be some other thing I'll be better me there anyame that is my weakness. You see, and that's what I'm saying say in as human as we are, everybody should know say me weakness. Go back we said it that don't say what the oba ni do anywhere you get him. He said it on one of the yes you see, so maybe Nyantechi in weakness has to do with when it comes to money issues. So the method people will a different way, but from pure research way, you have to set your goal or research method based on whatever you have on what
exactly
on the ground. And I'm thinking the GFA brought this upon themselves. They brought this upon themselves. Sometimes silence should be golden.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, there's corrupt practices in GFA. Any referee says, "Oh, okay, I think this is a good way. Maybe we can also research, and that we want to be uncomfortable to come and help us to." Oh, journalists, that is what we are all stakeholders in the game. Oh, people should come. You could have called Dangoku Yabon Muniwin. Oh, you come or from Asborg or say,
Asborg, Central Ignas was.
Don't like you call those people. You just come. Oh, so more the team. You people even hear more than us. Can you furnish us with some of those information, so that and that would have what? You see, but to go to the extent of even going to challenge that me this will crack to show. If you think that there's corrupt practice, and people are saying, "Anna should go and collect." Anna should scapa. It's a promise, so you should go to.
It's great. You take it. But to me, I mean, one person, I don't condone corruption. Yes. But what has happened to Kwesi Nyantechi, I am major because as a Ghanaian, the level of rising dream now, he was in line to be the CAF president, one very influential of FIFA. I am you the eternal that want to Kwesi Nyantechi.
Listen, anybody anybody who has watched this and looking at the circumstances and looking at how Kwesi Nyantakyi was rising, and you said that you don't feel anything for her, then you're a hypocrite. I'm telling you on this platform that if you have watched, no, seriously, I was so sad, because the level now all rising. I was thinking that it could even get to the time that if you don't take time, you could have even be the first black man and African who can even become the FIFA president.
Sure.
Because the guy was rising, executive committee, a member. They formed later FIFA president committee, this committee. So it's a subcommittee and the ethics committee, and there were only 4 members. And Kwesi Nyantakyi, FIFA president, and 2 others. And Kwesi Nyantakyi was also part of that committee. So they were all rising. That's easy. Because you see, it gets a time. People who always will hail you. Oh, nursing, oh yeah, oh very good. Oh, nursing on person. The same time, these are people. After some time, sometimes you are doing certain thing bad. But look at Zidane. When everybody started hailing him, oh Zidane, before away. Okay. Do you think that Zidane want to come back? You see, it will get a time that, let me tell you, that the next, even though we are not, it's not foreign way, but the next 2-3 seasons, if Real Madrid is not doing well, you see that the same people, Zidane winning Champions League, the same people will tell them, go and bring Zidane. Zidane is the best coach, or the best coach, because he left at a time he feels why ye bibia. Nyantakyi has done so much, at least in the time you call World Cup on 3 occasions, which NC Ghana, okay, in the time you're winning under 20, ABC, the whole of Africa, okay. So I was thinking, say, I do some stage in one. You could just say no. Let people, you see, sometimes people talk, but when we are giving people are given opportunity to execute a particular task, we say, hey, say easy, sir, and that may be the criticism. So I was one person, not because say corruption and that way, but I was thinking, say, oh, Nyantakyi, go, let others come. People not complaining about Agufado this year. People still, some people will want Mahama to what? Come back. To them, they think that things are not going well. Okay. Why are they able to do? Because now they can compare. They're able to compare certain things.
Okay.
If Mahama was still, they could be able to compare. Wow. So at a particular stage, would do baby okay. People don't want the Mamenko, and let's see what. Sometimes people will come and they'll do it better. Sometimes people will come and they will fail. And the same people who want you to will come. Oh, Nyantakyi
but do you think that you're better Nyantakyi? If now that with Jay, if you Juma, do you think you're better now?
That's a difficult. So
that's
what I'm saying.
Yes.
So now it's too early to say. Let's see those people who will come. You see, even though the corrupt tag, they are born in new when people come and things are not going well, maybe in the next 10 years, Ghana call World Cup, African Cup, will acquire 5th, 6th. Then people will do what? Oh, okay. But now, but I think that we'll go forward. We'll go forward. That I think people will learn lesson from Nyama.
Of course. Now, one question from Mr. about Christianity there. Now there's this corruption tag abadano, and it's not easy. And in the Kromaso, yes, a song of Bando Pa. Today, we have been tagged negatively as very rough than things. How can Christianity come out from this? In the family, in a person, how about the Christianity here so that he will come out from this humiliation?
Yes, next the first this one, the first step that he has taken is he has come to apologize. He has come to apologize to the president. He has apologized to the president. Were resigning. But I was also thinking, say, maybe you should go into self introspection and come back later. After when I come back and what? Maybe give a statement to.
Okay, coach. Obviously, it's quite in the pants up. Otherwise, now you should. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Who's the Becca Safi? Hello, good morning. Okay, Pacha, you too.
Contribute to a program.
Yeah, contributed.
What the kind of your cat say a lawyer for a day. You understand that one kind of quality. When you break gun. If you want to play a football to a man, no one why you to the way in the one your man. Okay. Ready and tear could be. You to four good and tear when you go to the book.
Okay.
If you got a name, welcome, Christian, that you may be. Then go be as in Ghana football. Nanka, a young boy, I do move, but one day I let you know. Jane, you know, road, I Minister of Road and Transport.
But I said that he's also a businessman. I said a football, he's also a businessman.
I'm not a businessman, American nine. No, your business in the interest of a Ghana football. I think imagine when God watching in your Ghana football. Nti no kwade yankopon nan yenu binum yakomado adabdom do binu papa na obinu kuna obinu wofa na de aduse binum aduse apenina na nso anya na ode Ghana football nam do no yenu ma yede football pan ni wanje no.
Okay.
Nti this year bedemi oya disuade ma yenu biara bi biara obenya chance do only the to make the enyim e wo oman ni biara no odo mu da ana to do already.
Okay.
All right,
Yankopon share where else the friends watching treasure but and in fact my people submission in fact this is something we should all learn from it. Every day we be this and also when you see great men fall, don't laugh, learn from them because those them are two or team now are falling. You can't. In fact, we will too much now too. Hello, good morning. Okay, you too. Hello, you too. All right, but that's also what you try is about 0207566185 0207566185. That make I want to see great men fall. Don't laugh. And see, coach man go send me the house
so I'm make say at least resignation about why president there will apologize, but I also think that another thing he could do is to apologize to the whole nation. Okay. Yes, because when he was voted earlier, Ghanaians no support no. So if you just come back and apologize to us that your management be so on na ebia ni judgment no deceiving him all year and that Ghanaians should what forgive him. I think that sometimes the name could be called but the sins of the fathers will follow. I think it shouldn't be like that. The fact that Nyantechi IBB does not mean that let's leave the family word out of this. Even though that stigma will follow the family. No, I think that we need, as a people, we need to support the family. The family, yeah. Yes, otherwise terrible things could happen. So I want a situation that Nkofo come market, Nyantechi, madam is saying, people should hug him, show him the love, not because Nyantechi wife who could not go this kind of tomato 5 cities, no be a ton man 20 Ghana. It doesn't help. We need to help, as we said, and that we learn from our lessons. So let's help the in Mbano school. People should not tag bribe. No, we need to help them. You see, we don't know what these children will become in will become in future. So let's all support them. But I think that he has apologized to the president, all right, but he needs to apologize to the nation as well.
All right. In fact, nine, and I feel that at a point, Ghana Fiano will come out to accept the fact that they'll be out from and Christian Chafuma, young French, and that we move on because their contribution to football is very, very massive. But the entire Yambra, a government need decision worker there is taking steps to dissolve the Ghana Football Association, and whether it is in the best interest of Ghana football. And that's today it is only about political aspects now. President Sotuna only share. Yeah, but Mr. Nunu. Well, yes, not transibio and percent good. Yazere Mona. Any years in common for Ghana football. Who share. And that's video last week should be, and then in some of my parents is taking steps to dissolve Ghana Football Association. Lawyers workers from the them act will be an act of illegality. Yeah, party democracy of Ghana. So government must use the rightful procedures on to nessa or dissolve from power will dissolve and even profit that dissolving the FA is not the way to go because a lot of institutions say where they are this same and us in the video will implicate and yet those institutions won't dissolve on them individuals will find no culpable now about why that's a man pay up to not dissolve GFA. A video should be so no one's about referees or pay more officials or buying so and 8 years in Hong Kong. Mr. Nuna Bekansa, I'm saying the football, Mr. Nelson, member of the Division 1 League Board, so now the Pioba can so feed the Bacona, is it amazing? Yes, but Mamma, I'm saying Makaba.
Yeah, Munia,
Apome,
and Copa now doing some way.
Football for you, pa. Also for football people for you.
Say, yeah, something to be proud of, but of course. As someone who I can say you know how to manage it and swim in it because I have suggested it's an opportunity for us as football people. We should purge ourselves. They're going forward, the right things are done. Exactly. Otherwise, an us will come and go. The best so so I believe there, yes. Some waba. Ubiara or Moroccan, but personally, my belief is that we should accept this one in good faith because, Biara knew that the man's on record, a football administrator and a behavior there on Yanokara, then, excuse me, you cannot be trusted. It is true. It's abundantly clear that it's a minimum record, but unfortunately, maybe it was a fair, or 1 or a 10, and I believe there. You better discuss and say yeah, but a video name Biasha. Oh, in fact, men shadara mentino ho Monshan full. I've read and then watched bits and pieces of it. I can assure you that I have everything in my head. Okay. Ebon tofa matate mo wa dwum say no ehunde. Ebon tofa mo that it's just a business that went bad between President Kwesi Nyantakyi and NPP government and by extension Nana Akufo-Addo. It's a business that went bad. Okay. But when it comes to the referees and other, it's their doku, a whole appointment committee, you are seen collecting money to influence selection in the national team. You see, maybe a oracle, but you need evidence. There is evidence. What do we do? The right thing must be done. Okay. If a football administrator, not today, you want to play games with this one, then I can assure you, Master, we spend money. You know, for money inheritance. They spend on football. Master, to take care of one number. And I believe that Dr. Pakwesi, Master, he's one person I respect. Football. I'm a board member of Ghana Rugby. Rugby. I brought it here. Now, I'm respect Papa too much. Say a football administrator. If you own a football club, I have a Division 1 League club, Proud United is my team. Myself and Jojo Duncan. My brother, only easy to run football in Ghana. There's no sponsorship. About to boot at Amama Frama. About rented dinners are Mohan. About years man's are Mohan. It's Yaman a cow. The America it is only Ghana. And apprentice in football, na apprentice what you
yeah.
because you are an apprentice. Obia pedo aspire to become Ronaldo, no kwabrochu. Until you are learning, but we have to pay you for learning.
Okay.
We are paying you to learn. And fact, you know, my say a football administrator. Number one be let's play games or so. Let's talk about it. Let's expose the rots in the system. Going forward, you know, I believe the kind of position our government has taken today, no, it is not the right position.
But before you ever praise, you know, but wanna at will play video no, and then one say more video no, and no play man a surprise.
Obi anyo am surprise.
Not even the president.
I'm not surprised at all. Let me say, the only thing I'm here surprised, you see, when he was doing politics, he was politicking with the issue. Otherwise, you know, on him, you see, when one person go and sit down and then write a memorandum of understanding with somebody within 30 minutes something, then you are writing memorandum. Meanwhile, these are things you need to bring it to the ESCO. For them to discuss. It's one could say cut on that. What I must say, what is the motive behind? These are things our question is like a brother to me. But with this one, we have to call a spade and make sure there and get rid of it so that our food today Echo Park and football people support Arsenal, Barcelona, Manchester and leave Ghana football. There wouldn't be any sponsorship. When these things become evident there, it is going on. One and all, ordinary Ghana football. When you are seen writing memorandum of understanding, one good thing FA is not you alone. FA have emergency committee. That is the ESCO. Emergency committee. Then we have the ESCO, and some other boards. But if you alone, single-handedly, writing a memorandum of understanding, exchanging money, my brother, is bad. Amy, me say, President Kwesi Nyantakyi, assassination incident when one president order for his arrest. I told myself, there, I wish this man will even resign before he gets to Ghana. To save himself, so that he will fight the thing in court. Though the social or a bad, but obey save Ghana football. No, we save now so itself from certain humiliation. But those advising him number one. Into no man say no asam number. You have no now CAF is going for emergency Congress to get rid of him. Look at what you have done to yourself. FIFA has suspended him for 90 days, and they can extend it to 45 days. But if CAF is going to replace you, then FIFA they forget. You go. So look, all the integrity you earned now zero, and I think it will be negative. Those people I cry for is not Maframa. It's the children, the humiliation the children will be going through.
But now, Coach, I did that time as Ghanaian, as family, Ghana for actually every hospitality to Marco. But that time, a year number,
I agree with you because that year number they are innocent. There's a time where they actually dog man, a year number no. But you know, Ghana, and I wish now he's rich. But Emianka, maybe I'm a Zamban Befi Ghana, Kwabuchi Kakra for now. Otherwise, the children and Wosusa. President Kwesi Nyantakyi is a young guy. I think
46, 47.
Yeah, I'm even older than him. He's a friend. I'm older than him. You understand? He's a very brilliant lawyer. He's a very good friend. We sit like the way we are sitting and chatting. But this one, dear, he goofed big time. He has goofed. And I wish that Uncle Naranka on for them as he this thing that has happened to Kwesi Nyantakyi, it could happen to
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Okay. 0207566185. Okay.
Some or two Kwesi Nyantakyi, bribery of referees, talking to referees, blah blah blah. We are a football administrator, no. Anything could have happened because I'm on record to have said at Congress there it is time we change the face of our officiating, the way I handle Ghana referees. I have suggested there until we should look at for certain hotels. A referee is coming to Cape Coast. He's coming to Elmina. Uncle them particular hotel. One Genesika. So that it will not be the responsibility. If officially it is not the responsibility of the home team to host the referee.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon. I want to continue.
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Okay.
I want to contribute to your program.
Okay, go ahead.
The gentleman there was saying we should favor the family, but it doesn't happen like that.
Why?
I also work at a company. Every time I bring something home, my wife asks me, don't bring anything from the company.
And you think the wife will say?
He's bringing the money home. He's buying the big car, and the wife is enjoying. The children are enjoying. What about her? Those money all is meaning my tax. So it should be punished. The family should be punished, and we will desist from those things. Let A and B be B. You see, when you continue this way, the children will grow and be like their father. Even in the Bible, they say the curses are from Moses up to today. So you should affect their family. Thank you, sir.
But in the Bible, when in the New Testament, Jesus betrayed them as no. Okay. Now people are judged individually, not based on whole family generation.
Listen, I think before you see, people should understand one thing. Kusinyan Techi, from where he has risen to, from GFA, CAF, and FIFA, the man is getting a lot of money from there. So as a wife, I'm telling you that I don't think FIFA will be paying Kusinyan Techi in CDs.
Exactly.
The man is taking dollars. CAF will not be paying second president of CAF
and potential
president of CAF, a whole ESCO member of FIFA. The man will not be taking. So if I'm the wife, I would one of the say corrupt. We know because me say me is coming from corrupt means. Will you go and tell those in Kolana wa so me can GF me agency na me this one for me? I don't think anybody will. That's the different way. The man was getting a lot of what money from what he was doing. Please, let's try as much as possible as people. Asam Nahaba, yes, if he has to go through all the legal means and all that, let's go through that. But let's keep out the family out of what this issue. Fine, a bit better stigma. No, they will go through some of this stigmatization. Yeah. But we are saying that as a people, we should do what? We should help the family. We should integrate the family into the society.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, afternoon. I called just now.
Okay.
You see, what about the politician? The politician goes and takes money, and we involve even a whole district. You see, let's say it's football, so we should close it and open another door. No, if the team is he has gone to commit a crime. Now the family, even at the police station, when you run, they come and arrest your mother or your father.
No, that law has been amended.
The man not cover him. It is his friend, so.
Okay. Mate, but that law has been amended. Whereby is a bonus. What to amend what to I don't know, that one doesn't exist anymore. But question, Mr. Atwodo, this issue about government product dissolve GFA to bring new reforms. Is it the way to go?
Listen, I totally disagree with first. You see, as some year by I think there are two ways. Minister of Youth and Sport is saying government has dissolved. Minister of Information is also saying they are taking steps to. So which is what? Which is which? The only thing which ama controversy as about ESCO is also saying. I think the interim committee is also saying. The interim committee ESCO is also saying they want to dissolve referees appointment. That is where the confusion is coming from, because if you dissolve the referees, which are one of the major stakeholders, league, we all dissolve who go and referee. So that is where I don't. But see, issues about it's not the whole GFA and some few what people, and you are just giving a blanket statement that you are taking step for how long? People are not doing any work and they'll be paid. Because Elmina Sasomo this year, you won't be paying them for not doing anything.
Of course, you pay them.
You pay them.
Only players for contract.
You see, and these players also, and your monthly salary, you know, scout. At least sometimes we need bonus, but no, or they are supporting no. It's some way. You have to support in the family. I'm not saying that what government could have done. They say, okay, maybe in the interim, and now this is the measures. You have not put any measures. You have not told us any measures that you are taking steps. I was thinking that they could, in the interim, no, maybe and somebody, just a 3-man committee, 5-man committee to just oversee the activity of all the secretaries there, to take the day-to-day running of and maybe report to maybe the minister. Because if you tell me that government is not involved, it's also not true. Yeah, national teams under when this issue of Unibank, I'm not supposed to, but Unibank, but what did Bank of Ghana do? Bank of Ghana, Anka said Unibank, I went to the dissolve Unibank, and what they did was that they asked KPMG to see to the running of Win till a particular time. If they see changes and now then they will give the bank back to what it owned. And I think that is what as a government we should have worked, because the league has started. I think the league, and you are aware, you are doing things that league. I think but then all of a sudden, and nobody even knows. Women league and course will be and course. We see Matis almost say on a lighter note that even small posts come here. So the behind your way, luckily for a work up by my mom for but I think that we should have put measures. Just some people should run the affairs, but report to maybe minister, or even report to maybe chief of staff. Okay. Yeah, so I think that clear.
But I'm surprised that information minister also notice Baba information, but the government is taking steps, and then a whole sector minister also come to say that the FA is dissolved. In fact, every activity BB are gonna say, it is dissolved.
Yes. So you see, so that is the power play. Where did this thing come from? Is he an instruction from the president of the land, and somebody think that will be a banner? Let's take some decision to save Ghana now. And that, to me, I think that is people have raised legal. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't want to go into the legality. I'm just bringing from the layman's point of view. And to me, I think that but that does not mean that in say when you buy in dissolve. No, when the president died, the whole within some few this the vice president was asked to take over. So assuming say the another thing is because we didn't have vice president, the new vice president of GFA. Okay. So assuming say George Jeffrey was still there, and Kwesi teaching Asemiaba and Kwesi teaching involved, George Jeffrey is not involved. So you say that Kwesi teaching Assembly George Jeffrey should not act. No, I don't think that we should have gone GFA fund on statute. The statute should have been what I'm very happy say we ESCO fund Asia. And I think that what they need to do is that I think they should also have some agenda that I think they should go to government plead, tell government that these are the issues, these are the challenges, these are the consequences anyway. Not the Dafi band here, not that one, but the consequences to the teams, the players, all the stakeholders who are involved and all that. So that if anything, government should expedite way. So with them and government, they could come out with a solution within the shortest possible time. Okay. So the Ghana league never continue.
All right, football people, Mr. Nenu.
Yeah.
And now, Asamaba, and I say the first time on football, will try bribe pa. Because what you bribe for players or fixed matches. The government said, we'll go managing massive, we'll go president main massive. I'm taking steps to dissolve the FA. In fact, BBR missing good.
Yo, I think that yes, government no or maybe able to my but dissolving the FA, the government has no locus to do that. There will be a lot of legal action taken against the government. My team, Proud United, legal how do you call it? limited liability. So you cannot stop me from doing my business. I think that what government should do now, you can come in to suspend the league. Suspend the league. Nyaho committee, there was something there or a clause if you have forgotten, I can't quote it verbatim. FA go to the government and then not even the FA, because now from all indication we don't have the FA. What they are saying, see the ministry. Unfortunately, today the same government, this one is saying this, the other one is saying it, so you don't know which one to take. And see the Ministry of Youth and Sports, you suspend the league indefinitely. Then you form up a committee B to go to FIFA. You go to FIFA and ask them, tell them the situation at hand. Then ask for their advice. Because don't forget the FIFA on your ready door on your government or allow government why interfere in soccer. Okay. But there's some lacuna where government can take to FIFA and then make sure that the right thing is done. So today, if you tell me there all activities you have disbanded, personally no, it is not the right thing. Government should take its time. I am for some of the things. Today you cannot convince me that league or a genuine. Because we have evidence to suggest that referees influence the result of some of the matches. So you can say, okay, for this season, everything 0. But let's give ourselves 2-3 months. Then we start it all over. But to come and then to suggest there everything, Bibiara, you've watched everything, there shouldn't be any activity. Masa, Yerbakau. Ackon Division 1 and Division 2. Masa, oye, mobile. So government should come again. Today as I speak to you, FA has the FA office, which has been described as a crime scene. And the place has been cordoned off. And the administrators in Kwawenye opportunity to call office. So do we have FA who is running our football for us? There's nobody running our football for us. Like my brother said, you see, it is out of greed, not the same out of greed on the part, out of greed and then power drunk. Like if Georgia Free had not been sacked for no reason, I don't see any reason, because somebody think I cannot work. I've seen an article, they have petitioned for Georgia Free's reinstatement. It is a Georgia Free, no your visor. Yes, because can step aside. The show must continue. All those found culpable will be dealt with. Then the system will run. Now, the system will be running. There are other evidence to suggest that there are certain matches somebody influenced the result. Let's scrutinize it. There, I gave money to a certain referee to influence a certain match. That certain match, is it because of my my result? It is possible that I gave you money to go and influence a match, but unfortunately, you were unable to influence the match.
Okay.
So total work done is 0. Into then we'll ask ourselves, is it prudent to continue with the league for this particular season? I will say no. If you ask of my opinion, I will say no. Let's be no more by how one, because especially about Division 1 one of our says I want the first when you promote one to Premier League. It will be a worry to them. By NBC there from the evidence now, Orabano, is it true that they did XYZ to get to the top? And if yes, or top then is tainted. So let's start everything on a clean sheet. Nigerian football people, let's take a cue from the analysis exposure. Going forward, what do we do? I was telling you about a story. I'm on record to have suggested that referees must be properly taken care of
by the FA.
By the FA and by the government. I think the government should take up those challenges. If a referee goes for a match, now at the end of the day, it will take the end of the season. What do you think will happen if a referee is coming from Bolgatanga to come and officiate in Cape Coast? The match is supposed to come off on Sunday. the referee arrives on Saturday. What do you think will happen? The referee will go to the home team. Of course, it is not the responsibility of the home team to host the referee. So if I host the referee, my case banaman, me not go to hotel papebi. Man kashi anchenu pa, the referee no enyimpa.
Yeah.
Because Oko Baragatanga at the end of the match, on to Nko Baragatanga that day, he will sleep over and go the following day. Into man kashi anchenu referee numpa, or enyimpa. Or he would wish there, meaning so that I will continue to take very good care of him. But if the FA is able to allocate or allocate certain hotels, now at the end of the day, referee no ko oko bobedi mobonum is not a problem. And now referee of course you still have certain people, but ebenyam kofi bisha, they will not do it. Until we do that, until referees are properly paid, and us can do another. Still the challenges will be there. The FA, there should be a total cleansing. There should be a total cleansing. Cleansing ankasa. And when we do that now, I'm on record to have also said, say, Ghana, young football, no, it is disciplinary committee, appointment committee, referees, and the team officials. We are destroying Ghana football.
So it's not necessarily about GFA presidency, but this department.
This department, appointment committee, disciplinary committee, referees, and the team officials. Then I come in when team officials are mentioned. Here say Ghana football.
So you're from Bako, team officials. I wasn't aware what they said.
Team officials, like the bribery. One of the can come a referee. Who goes and give the money to the referees? It's the team officials. Who go and influence the appointment committee? The Mepedemo referee. Who go and do that? It's a team officials. In the appointment committee, they will influence by giving a specific referee opinion request and was man. So who is causing us? The appointment committee, team officials. Then the referee is the same team officials. I'm on record to have also said, say any appointment now, say referee no shazimpa, we will go and look for the referee. Ne catch an
okay.
Fantastic. Journalists come home. Today, on the side of the journalists, you don't see anything good about Ghana football. You always want to look at the negative aspect of it. Broke a deal because the person is enjoying 10%, so today nobody will go. You get it? Massa, everybody. This my committee, there is a case or the when you train as fufu, somebody will manipulate it. Case it will take about 1 month, 2 months to clear it. Or but when really then there are cases to handle.
Yeah.
So that the result of that case will determine who goes to relegation, who takes the league. So there is there's a protest. You better start in September before you say that the following year. All these things, we should put mechanism in place. It be reduced. Until we do that, football says there may be a mazamano with the football. Because sometimes, if I look at the money we spend on football. And I pay about sir, our match you buy 10,000, another 5,000 as I show, especially go home. You go and then you don't bring the money back. Sometimes you probably says I come home. Only you wait. Suppose the league is not attractive. Obi two top player I have 4 of my players at a particular club. And the person is being genuine. When you be a then or them a player in the hoping that Yakupa by an Adam may be a boy and man so Ibiaba. Answer that one, they may be a no Sikana here too. I was telling somebody that Siskano Sebu or your Diempo no Suanka, there will be a season Bia. Or also, we are suffering. Massa, Amy Missy, football people. Yenankasa, ya admire what Anas has done. Ya applauding. Then Mama Henanka, so we should pinch ourselves and tell say, yeah, bium. I'm not taking myself but me to I will not sit here and then behave that I'm the angel.
So it means that they could be the more come and capture, but they are
of course. There are people we are all praying. We are all praying. Okay. Of course, I'm not an angel, but because football, Massa, let's call a spade a spade. We are all involved and we are all contributing to the roots of football. But the bottom line is that now the opportunity has come. to cleanse the system. Let's do it. President Nana Akufo-Addo, all the revelation of Beno, and me say, Kwesi Nyantakyi was doing politics. That is why no watching. Otherwise, Nka, how would you go and speak politics when you are talking football? When you put somebody in your pocket, where somebody, a whole minister is your small boy, and then you do calculation from 5, 3, 3, 2, whatever. Nka why you want politics? But to call football now. Okay, any problem. Now look at where he find himself. Now from top to down. And now I even say it is negative. Because the kind of hell the trauma this gentleman is going through, I don't envy him. I don't want to be him.
Never.
He's going through what he's going. I sympathize with him. But well, I won't say he deserves it. He has caused himself. We should take opportunity of the. You see, Kevin and others, Kevin and then Muntari. We didn't take them serious when they were making those allegations.
Yeah.
We thought they were Wakasa by heart, were bad boys, not Wakasa. If we had paid heed to some of the things they were saying, maybe I wouldn't have gotten to this level.
Okay.
Now here we are. Assembia Calvin Kebia, it is happening today. Assembia Muntari Kebia, it is happening today. Even within the players in Okawaya, they are playing politics. At a certain point in time, they could accept X money. At a certain point in time, they would accept Y money, even the X was bigger than the Y. They were playing politics with it. Now here we are. Amy, my football people. And they were supposed to go for a meeting. I didn't go. Personally, I didn't go. Because sometimes me, I'm one person, I always want to speak my mind. I'll call a spade a spade. Sometimes you'll be tagged as being too knowing. But I believe that so biara kasadama obo boy and system. But brother, you be a teacher. Me a teacher and me kaibo hard the kayo business kakra. We be in Kenya skakakra. Na za be football. O bound school fees entry impono na to buta ma bofraba. Because in here services. For how long can you go? Sponsor CBA fi baby amba. Today was a Betway was a sponsor CBA. Yeah. Do you know how much they gave us? Some chicken fee. Because
because football in Ackon.
We are attractive. Nanka them sponsorship should only 10,000 po. Nanka sponsorship reba nanka fee jedu. But because when you are attractive when you there work at 10,000 or you're full. But 10,000 cannot even play 2 matches or 3 matches in Ghana's football. But you refuse because half a loaf is better than nothing. And the mileage but me say people like Dr. Parker Sindum, I respect them so much. The kind of investment why you football, I respect them so much. Such that yenya about 4 of Dr. Parker Sinduma, Ghana, so far as football is concerned. I think we should cleanse the system. We should purge ourselves.
You see, I'm saying timing because it's not only the league in the elbow. Ghana elbow in some of this international could be under 20.
Yeah, you're calling 20 World Cup on the 17.
Yeah, qualified ladies winning now. So if it dissolve, we want to make sure for preparation of these teams.
So maybe we can say the league should be suspended, but international matches.
Yes. So
like then you come in with your suggestion there. Some group of people should take care.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. Because that's why I made that statement.
Sure.
It's not only in the league, There are other which the one question that there are other repercussions. Say and Kobo, what qualified to World Cup? FIFA the watch on your plans, then you don't go and play. There are other repercussions that will come to us as a country unless we are ready. Say
the penalty.
Yeah, penalty. The BCB. Let's forget about even say banning 5 years, 5 years, no footballing activity. And you see, the other thing is that there are test cases. This is not the first time. It's your FIFA. Did we dissolve the dissolve FIFA with structure in ABC or UEFA? Platini was involved. And even FIFA, not even the president, the secretary was also involved. But did we dissolve FIFA? No. So I think that. Let me link it to the Gaka one, Rebecca. So these are some of the things that Gaka should, in the interim, and it should be. I'm saying, a BBI which should be very fast. So we can form a committee. People should do this thing, and as people, and then the other groups submit to me actually how we can reform structures. I think that we must work.
But Gaka committee. For me, I think that it's good that Gakko committing, but I must never want to discuss a meeting as to bring sanity.
Oh, I wish I even had an agenda. I don't have agenda, so it will be very difficult. But I'm sure it's going to be about taking over clubs and say Ambo League now, or maybe they are supposed to pay players and all that. So I'm sure it's going to be about how maybe government or government at least, but these are your suggestions. Take these suggestions and let continue. So I'm sure that's what are you going to talk about? The man said he has resigned. I'm going to force Kosina Teji to resign. Kosina Teji has resigned. Okay. Unless maybe they are going to tell us that they Gaka want to take over GFA, which does not work like that. There are rules that you need to regulations that you need to follow. So I'm sure it's going to be about the replication we not playing the league we'll have on the team.
But don't this issue about corruption, you will blame Gaka as well, because they are the club owners. But isn't the club owners who are most of them? Whether they get responsibility that must some individuals be, and then when they go, if they don't consider. In fact, when share club owners issues, so what compulsory decisions you just take it just like that.
Yeah, and I make and say, I think we talked about this the last time. That people don't demand for accountability. With sponsorship diaba. I don't know where the club saw the what amount was involved. The clubs said they will not talk about it. GFA is not talking about it. As if the journalist na mupe kasa and mumuka wansem no. Wow. But if these were things, why? Is people should question who is the agency involved? We want to know the one behind that agency. These are some of the legitimate questions. I don't know. Speculation. Is it possible that those people who even go to represent Gaka, some of these Accra reps, when they go there, they also give them small to put in their pockets? Okay. So maybe they also give you something to grease their pocket and to them. They also okay. So
okay, you follow, baby. You follow.
So they are also one of the major cause of what the problem, because you are the stakeholders. Why should somebody take this amount? Now who club now where we are now who advertising way into the world now. You are getting the lower way. And so I think that they have also been the problem, and they should meeting they should state emphatically that almost kahumbi, and that what they should also do to change the world and to sanitize the system. That's what they should. They should also do a whole house cleaning water.
Exactly. But then club owners want to corner issue.
Oh yes, I will not take anybody from it. You see, some of us we do yankanokar. It's as a result of yankanokar no matter when semina obano. And when you go to Gaka one way responsible for all the clubs belongs to Gaka. We said they say Gaka no wanano also himfa. It's just the name. Those days, when you talk of Gaka, when Gaka says no, it is no. But President Kwesi teaches GFA as made sure what Gaga will be Kujofiano. Everybody believed in Kujofiano. Then Korba Gaka no. What has changed? Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed because everybody has been gagged. A kaka says, and if you don't take Obama, no was Oroko. Emi Messi, Obiara Kahumbi. We all played a role to see to the rotten nature of football today. The getting opportunity to cleanse the system. Let's do it. Emi, I will say the people I will recommend, maybe an ask one for an attention and call like coaches. Man, to be about coaches.
Yeah.
And I think it's a good thing for them. I don't know if one year ne expo ne be or no na attention and call coaches wrong. But once I want to let's commend them. You understand? Amy may say when we will have a lot of challenges, unemployment will create to Ghana, odoso. Look at the boys and girls over war. No, I've been even 6 months. No one thing if if you don't take care, that will be the end of his football career.
Sure.
But it is good to do that, to enhance the system, to polish the system, to make sure you purify the system. We should purify the system. I'll go with my brother's suggestion there. There should be an interim body to sit with. But that interim body, what are they going to do? Are they going to continue the league that we have tainted by the EIA who announced? Everything should be ground zero. To hell with our Bakodu offend, then I will not come qualify for Premier.
But it's by because I will now go Premier Chance Academy.
American, I also said that now no one they will be affected. Any Morocco and I will be speaking a different language, but they are in the minority.
Okay,
they are in the minority. If indeed you put a system now, we should sacrifice.
Okay.
We should all sacrifice because it is abundantly clear by Anasni. Most of the league results it was influenced by certain people. Who even get into the top? No, it's not genuine. So you can conveniently suggest that because of XYZ, everything is gone zero. You start everything afresh.
Okay, for how long? This one
actually. It shouldn't take long. It shouldn't take long. Maximum 3 months, 4 months. Yeah. Maximum to me. Maximum 3 months. We can even change the FA. Friend, then there's certain personalities there. Certain personalities at the FA today, they cannot hold themselves as FA men. Okay. By the exposure. Yeah. How can Doku tell me that he will be the appointment committee chairman? How can Doku tell me that he will be Greater Accra RFA chairman? And look at the names. Masa, this one, I'm not the one saying it. It is there. It is not even voice. Makade, ebe deny that this is not my voice. Kageni, fili. Everybody has seen you. And so it will be in your own interest, honorably, step aside, for people to come in. There should be even fresh election. As a Division 1 League board member, if I was culpable, if my chairman was culpable, everybody should get out. Fresh elections.
Okay.
Then from Bra. They run a system. Those 1 year, they can stay in because they have proven that they are more or less clean.
Okay.
So they can be maintained over there. But let others come. Football, we need drastic measures. We need drastic. But there should be overhauling. Otherwise, Mr. Anas would conduct another one.
Still we do it.
Still do it.
And so I suggest that break leg for the Premier League, break leg for the
Premier League Division 1, Division 2.
Okay, break for the main time.
And then let the international matches continue.
Okay, good. Now you're gonna.
I think Mr. Numeki.
Okay, maybe call with. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, boss.
But you're saying because of it. Okay, you do what I say.
From easy to make a talk. My son is doing that. It couldn't be said. Let me what about Mondays, not Wednesday. Yeah, but Friday can be.
And particularly throughout the whole week, from Monday to Friday.
Oh, Dama.
Okay, yeah.
Let's do the message.
From Monday to Friday, 11 to 1 p.m.
Make part of Martin. No. They are making. Now, close up my account there. Everything I'm trying to second mistake.
Okay.
This is happened to me. Match the need to know Bob was in one over and now. Yes, football is football. In my why Zambia. Nigeria football met my change because of a footballer in your ability. Yeah. See, eventually your footballers were hard to do the fight. All football in the yeah, the more good to why am I yeah, on chop, yeah, I know you have a business of the yeah, our chop, yeah, trader and paying for mobile power. You power when you do for more good to why say, open your autonomous, am I a footballer? Am I my new baby to the bringing out that for Korea to win there?
Oh. But you was a little part me and Janae and so free. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but what's my Canadian Tintisan can be?
Ayo, let's say, wait a day. Yeah, you would day. one was you made in Basan on channel.
Yeah.
The rest to opinion of one.
Yeah.
They go to find the minimum that all go to that.
Or vote for
Go to Nipa, go to Wednesday, football name. Then met my baby, I can be more mistake. My baby has a thing and they told, but the baby and what voting and they will reach on what watching. This time more tired than mistaken. Oh, could be a one that walk up and whatever better football.
Okay.
Fatima, many baby knows how to go to fight. Oh, I'm tired now. All the young will pay my or mine. I'm coughing now, but my young sir. Yes, so you really bonus you go, you are like Jane and they get to me in I know. Yes, so you better come on my own up and name. That's it. I'm going to come.
All right, the master Medasina still have 4 lines near Bointy and quite bit friend of the one treasure by 0207566185 0207566185 now. And I'm a cabby.
Let me see many Mr. Nunu suggestion where first and say we should go. You see, there's a mother or grandmother body.
Hello, good afternoon. 0207566185.
Yeah, so there's a mother body. So you form this intercommittee now. We'll go to FIFA. This is a situation on the ground. FIFA should advise us. You see, because we don't want to go into legal.
Okay, hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, well,
was there a cafe?
Hello. Yeah, I found it. Hello.
But check us saying.
Yeah, the
okay, it's kind of nice as the man when I watch your video now. Oh, but your low TV set in my mind. What TV set volume? No, what TV set volume? No, can't mind.
Okay. Yeah, that is something.
Oh, Debbie, I'm not sure. Now, crank as Boko. Of all the humiliation, I can't FM poem Gazaka crank, but it's Kanaka. Okay. 0207566185. Good.
Another thing, one of the call I'm making that the Omumpe businessmen and lawyers for no. This is not about whether the person is a lawyer. We can have former footballers only corrupt.
Sure.
You see, we want men of integrity.
Sure.
Accountability issues anyway. High. Those are the kind of people. It doesn't matter. The profession and way. But there are certain qualities of obetimiye way, and then once the person have your son or that qualities now, I don't see whether you're a farmer or your will, and it has very good quality. Somebody was saying I like the Wisdom did not win because maybe of the educational level. But people think I would have been one of the best GFA president. But so in going forward, no, even though at least we need some form of education anyway, but may I'm sure only professional, but let's look at the qualities.
May have issue about involving former footballers. It's not about forcing them. Are they willing? Because upon we are more, they were willing to come into the football politics. But young former players, are they willing? If they are not willing, we can't force them.
Yeah, you know, there was a Abedipele issue by some time that Abedipele was going for CAF of FIFA something. Yeah. And the whole lot of issue, the politics are shame or NDC, you know, those things we shouldn't go there. That's what I'm saying. Say there are some of them. I wish we could. But you cannot tell. So what we need to do now is look at qualities. What are the qualities that we need for somebody to take maybe GFA and executive committees and we look at for such people and not necessarily say, oh, maybe you're a lawyer or you know, they are illegal way. I don't want us to go into illegal issue. Let FIFA advise us. Yeah. Let FIFA advise us that this is what we want to do. These are the situations and all that. Advice. Once FIFA advice, we know so okay we are doing the right things. Yeah.
But definitely we need to look at the possible person to IFA president, and then you need a man of honesty, integrity, be with the qualities of both one. Then one bring by that good image in football to some years back. but the winners can too. Do you have anybody in mind that able to about the next FA president?
Next question. Makacho does what we are university lecture question made him. It's a difficult question because in outside, I don't know, maybe Mr. Nunu will educate us on that. Minim GFA status very much because they tell that the report should come from maybe a football channel or attach it to a football team, or you attach to a football club anyway. So there may be people outside, but because only club around, they are not attached to, they will not. Yes, I know you can George Free and all those things. I cannot. Minimum personally. Somebody will even suggest because he was not seen in the video. So yeah, but I'm sure that those who have the vote, like Mr. Nunua, who had been dealing with these people on day-to-day activities, they know them. And I'm sure we trust them because
but for now we can't trust them.
No. What I'm saying is that now the whole nation we are entrusting the power to because you can't vote.
Okay, sure.
They are voting and football the passion of the nation. Everybody is involved, but unfortunately all of us cannot vote. But they will vote. That's what I'm saying, that we are entrusting that power into them, that they should give us somebody who will be able to man the affairs of GFA and send us to that height. Now Ghana, no, seriously, in Africa, Ghana is one of the best countries when it comes to football. Anyway, by football anyway. So we are begging them that they should give us the right person. GFA activities across here, so that Ghana will get back to where we have to be. Yeah.
What's the next country? It's time of coach. You have been with them. They be and you want them. You make your FA president, which it is true, and I know that maybe an emergency committee meeting will go on. We'll put in play reforms are able to go for an election. Who do you think will be the best person about to know the
Who do I think? For today, I will not mention it, but I believe that, like my brother said, football is manned, or I'm supposed to be manned by football people. Supposed to be managed by football people. Say you accountant won't call program na one can be a chairman now. Wakada won't cover. Sorry for lack of a better word. They kind of truck pusher. Accountant no shima no have accountant paying no correct.
Okay.
No other one. Into no football people no, so it is the same football people no. Ni football people no muker no man. There are a lot of professional football. They missing there part-time job. People should get into football. If you know when your position now pay, but you don't want to come and spend, join the football family. Come and spend. As a coach, you are a football person. You even qualify. Before about qualifying, you should belong to a club, not necessarily owning a club.
Okay.
So if you're a director of a club, you qualify to contest as FA president. You qualify to contest as an executive committee member. Or qualify.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Qualify. He owns a club. He's a director of a club. He's a president of a club. So George Redu qualify because he's I think he's the manager. So he qualified. I qualify. That means Morocco election for Division 1 league. I contested with George. You understand?
Yeah, but that number
exactly. Until we all qualify, but until like you are saying, this time we should show our eyes. They credible person, but there are a lot of credible people in the system. Question was coming, very young. I think that is something. And we all saw there. Oh, this is a nice guy, or Bababwa, and he started very well. I will not say he started very well, but at a point in time, no, allow Sika when your influence of him, and that is where he is now. Maybe and so I believe that football must be run by football people. Into our outsider, not a part of football. Yeah, come and join.
Okay.
About join now. I don't think today even Dr. Papa Kusindum, Bernard, about contest for the position of FA president, or by Motwaman. I'll be one because the reforms order about football made me. I will vote for Papa Kwesindu. He party one is a Monto man because of where I'm coming from. But if it is football, I'll vote for him.
Exactly.
And I'll vote for him.
And some of us was champion number content for FA president.
If he comes, I will be his campaign manager. I'm telling you. Though I have my interest today. But if Papa Kwesindu, but if because of the reforms are also about football, I will personally vote for him. Be some, I will even come, Masa. I will do your campaign for you. I will go tell the whole Ghana to campaign for Papa Kwesindu because of the reforms are Ozaba. Somebody like, I don't want to mention him now. No, don't push me.
But, okay.
No, don't push me. I will not mention that name because Ababa is in the Baba. Because extra system there football was a reforms about football, and those people are still there. They are still doing football. Georgia Free has been in this. I was with Georgia Free at Gamba All Blacks. I mean, Georgia Free and the third team from Bafana. I was the director of operations for Gamba All Blacks. Nancy Semi Bintina, Yeje Moment. Georgia Free is like, if he's a brother to me. So incident no to the no. I was so hurt to the extent that why Dodo Banadam. You get it? He is a man. Look at the supposed text messenger. Ozema Kwesinya. This is a personal today. Menyomo boss in now I am bibi no yamedao. Now my text message you send it around telling people. Is it fair? This is a personal thing. And as a result of this, you can't work with me. Jinawande ma just get me out of the system. Look at this here no. Any incident in the Ben, I was praying. Mama Mbem. I was praying. Mama Georgia Free Mbem. Yes, because question is in a young. These are the two people. I mean, myself and George. I was praying seriously. May you also in football? May you also but I was also praying for George. Now, Christian George, because George, I'm now when I'm on the show, we're just saying things to laugh. But you see, that is it. And you know, I pray there. Let's capitalize on this. My prayer and capitalize on changes. Why is it papa in Ghana football?
Can we see somebody able to arise to be a question and take
There are a lot of people. There are a lot of people in the system. I'm telling you. Miss Manyamatano, I'm not in the position to mention names. At the appropriate time, there's no Baba.
Okay.
And when I mention that name, I know it is on the lips of people. But well. We'll talk about it.
But just a quick one. One said the other thing he said, you see, look at all this problem about FIFA president, UEFA president. Sometimes time, I check. You see, when people stay in for a very long time and then system then they forget about a lot of things. So I'm also suggesting, I don't know, but maybe in the reform that Mr. Nuno suggested, is it possible that we could have a situation that people can come maybe a more term?
Sure.
Yeah, two terms. Yeah, 2 terms, but you can come maybe we call 2 terms. We are after 8 years, maybe you can come back and be sir.
No, 2 terms. 2 terms. Period.
I think that people have a lot of people who have different ideas anyway. Yeah. So if we should do like that, when people stay, I'm sure if we see was 8 years and 8 years perfect. It would have gone. So I think that we should also look at
for time.
Maybe Mr. Nuno could suggest it to Omuko. To suggest that maybe some.
I was suggesting we should have an extraordinary conclave. Not congress, conclave, where other will go and meet. That's a very obscure even. We should talk about football and we should be fair and firm. Drastic to say it as it is. Young country want to say it as it is. Nema yen change the system. My brother, emi moesi no. I am the wo.
No, it's not.
I am the to a large extent. But to a large extent, because we are spending spending cash.
No, not like the universities now. You cannot be an HOD for more than 2 terms.
Yes.
2 terms no be we are, but unless maybe unkofuni wona aka unkwa and I say but so I think we need to, there are a lot of people who have different, you see, sometimes you'll be surprised some of those things that we see teaching with now, some of them now from we obese and all, so let's do something and let him go. There are young guys and all kinds, young guys who can also do the work anyway.
When I say Oyamedawa, on Yamedawa there Asama to Binum.
Okay.
But Oyameda there we will get the opportunity
to clean the system.
Cleanse the system. That is my joy. Otherwise, the system here with me, so the man kwada in the next 5-10 years to come, no, football. Because a lot of people, Kasbian Oje football because of the
Sure.
Look at the stadium away says you. One day before you say Jack, Dr. Papakusi, those we get football. Look at the edifice of this war, and you think he will stop football because of Obi. One person will decide on the results. I shouldn't go to come. I'm coming to look at what is the instant that happened. A referee name me pie. What's that? Sometimes you can't no because you be saying that referee now at the time where is the match, was he doing the right thing? I was telling somebody, so there be one day we go referee will park. Maybe that day nobody change the system because as a football administrator, I've stopped going for away matches. I'm telling you, Major, because sometimes away match. Moses, I remember I had a match with Masi. The way I referee needs the match, I used about 2 hours. 2 hours 10 minutes. Now the fifth Kumasi to Cape Coast. I'm telling you. Then I came do. I'm per club be na 400 juma. I looked at the time. I said, "What? Why?" And the kind of overtaking and every time they and I'm do Cape Coast. I said, "Why? What am I?" There's a muko we are. My brother, away matches munko biom. Mobe sibiarensi. Insa wo mabo kroma sham. Mo sebe mukroma meshaw. Why do that muko binu kroma? And I be mukroma ada meshana talk. Independent to numbo. Na da shana. Yama football on yejuma. Until that matter about let me make it there. Young football no. Things must change. Things must change. We should welcome Anna. Young boy say manas. Obi been worker than method no blah blah blah. So what's in there? Nipa no otizu there kasam. Na asam no oya no kwado wo ho a na ebeka.
Masa no kwaje.
No kwara nka mese de o papa oyewi a. Wo papa oya dama na nyim do papa oyewi enka do papa yewi. It was only one papa yewi no na ebeka. You get it? See, asam no rose system yenyim. And you know somebody is probing you to say it. Na aka because no kwara na eka because it is there. In the method now work people have problem. I don't have any problem with it. If you don't have any cobwebs in your area, why worry? A baby said as any white, I will repeat the white.
Football. Yes, sir. Coach for now yes, sir, Thomas.
No,
can you work out but for 500 day.
I think since now throughout the week, I think we can discuss. I think my final word is and American is asemaba, but as people, what are the lessons you picking from? And American say, you see, Obi sending me a WhatsApp message, and I see and then announcement not catch me, announcement not catch you, but at the end, the maker, in my room, I'm there, I'm doing things that people do not even know. And now should not go and investigate me, but God will be here in Nigeria. And I think that is a very powerful statement that as individuals we should we should do. And let's be very careful. And Ghana, whether we like it or not, yeah, he brought us here for a purpose. In my area, in my journalism, in my production, in my teaching. Okay? Sometimes maybe people may misconstrue Nema Ngofoka. Meaning, what kind of relationship do I have with my students? Do I give students marks and take certain things from them? No. You see, those are the things that we need to. And then you should know that ene kusinya nteshi dia na aba ayeka tomorrow it could be anybody. You need to be careful.
All right, Mr.
Okay, maybe I will use this opportunity to advise my colleagues in the football fraternity. There, we should take this opportunity to cleanse the system. Mama and Fana the end or your cuisine antichi, so we are jubilating. Mama and Fana and your doku and see all those people involved. It could happen to anybody, but all those people were involved. They should advise themselves and step aside honorably. Even if they have to apologize, they should apologize to the system. The league today, we should go to ground zero. There should be reforms. In the next maximum 3 months, we should start the league all over. The Ministry of Youth and Sport should come again. They shouldn't play games with our league. The kind of unemployment this system will create, or a disaster. They should fast track things. Remember, we dissolve Ghana football. It can never work like that. There will be a lot of litigations. I may go to court if the status quo remain, because I'm not saying the minister is saying a different thing. That's the youth and sport minister is saying a different thing, and then information minister is also saying a different thing. That is why I take Kuchunu. What the final. I watched news file, and I heard the deputy attorney general. No, so I suggested there was it Watutunyama. They don't want to use law to do things. I'm hoping that indeed they will use law to do the right thing, so that young clear system, the right thing is done going forward.
All right, and then also Jimezi Bessie, Mr. Nuno Nenka, or Division League board member, the Maso, or a club owner, Proud United. I so in this cinema. And I'm
contesting for chairmanship, Cape Coast South.
Okay, exactly. And that's Mr. Williams, so a university lecturer. From
I teach at Holy Child.
Yeah, okay. A job subject.
Physical education.
Physical education. Wow, exactly. It's a friend, so I go to so then the version is but from Jonathan Ackon.